This is video number 17 of a 28 video series of the detail on a 2019 Mini Cooper Clubman. And in this video, basically I'm going to do a post-polish and pre-coating wash just to remove any polishing oils from the car. You can use a degreaser or a polish oil remover, but personally I like to use dishwashing soap or dishwashing liquid. I find it's very thorough and it gives you a chance to wash the whole car without missing a spot. And when I do this, I use the CARPRO Merino wool wash mitt. It's really soft, low risk of scratching the car during the wash process. And I use a fair amount when I wash it. And in this video, as you can see on the wheels, I've already cleaned them, so I've got the wheel covers over. These are waterproof, but I don't need to wash them again. Putting the mirrors back on before I wash, and you can see the paint is I don't want to say hydrophobic, but it's repelling the water, and this is because of the polishing oil. And this is one way to tell if you've removed the oil or not. So another reason I like to actually wash the car before coating. And I'm using the pressure washer just to kind of blow off any dust that there may have been left over from polishing them. Benzene compounds don't produce a lot of dust anyway, so for me it's not such a big deal. And using lots of dishwashing detergent here with the wool wash mitt. Put lots of it on, carry as much from the bucket as I can onto the panels, and give it a good wash over. You don't have to use a lot of pressure, basically just working the dish soap over the body. The glass as well. So again, just smooth, straight washing motions. You don't need to use circular motions. And this time when you rinse off the water, you should see the paint is not repelling the water, which should mean that you've removed the polishing oils. I like to thoroughly rinse the panels before I put the car back into the studio. Places like the grills in this, later I'm going to do coating, so don't want any soap residue left over. Go back into the studio for a little more prep for the coating. And from this point on, we'll dry the car. So here's the Costco towels, but the one thing I hate about them the most is the tag. Cutting the tag off, my pet peeve, and folding it up so you don't get the edges touching the body as much as possible. And because the paint's not hydrophobic, it's going to leave some water. But after this, you'll see that we use CARPRO eraser, and this helps to remove any remaining water that's left on the panel. For the most part, I'm just removing as much water as possible before switching to air and using air to blow water out from the nooks and crannies of the car. So every time I do this, it makes me glad my own car has a ceramic coating. It makes drying so much easier. You really want to make sure that there's no water left on the car. If there's water running down the panel when you're coating, it's gonna cause problems. So all these tight areas, you want to use air or something to blow the water out. As you can see, I put my headlamp on just to give me a better view. I think you can see the humidity is quite high. There's some moisture coming out of my air hose. Definitely the grill areas where the air comes in handy. If the car is coated, sometimes it's just enough to use air to dry the car as well. So having something like this is quite convenient. The less you touch the paint, the better. In the next video, we'll look at second degrease using CARPRO eraser.